This interior is insane. Can you believe there's third row seating in this thing? Come on back, let's check it out. It's crazy how much room you have in the Hyundai Santa Fe, so let's go check out all the features. This is a 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrid, and we're gonna jump right into this review. We just picked it up the other day, just for under $40,000. We'll talk about numbers later on, but for now, let's jump into it. Let's talk about the key aspects of it. I'm gonna talk about what I like about it, what I hate about it, and what I love about it. So let's jump right into the Hyundai Santa Fe. On the exterior of the Hyundai Santa Fe, it actually has the LED headlights right here in the front, kind of shaped like an H. Pretty cool design aspect of it. It even has a light going all the way across the front of it as well. Once you come to the side, you're gonna see the 18-inch rims right here. This comes stock and standard on the SEL model. This is the lowest trim that we're looking at right now. On the sides here, we do have the blinker and the blind spot assist inside of our mirrors on the side of it. We do have touchless entry and locking, so it unlocks when you just grab the handle, and you can lock it just by the press of a button as well. Coming to the back of it as well, you don't have the touchless entry, I believe. In the rear, it's only in the front. The driver's side and the passenger side. In one of my recent reviews on the other car that I got recently, the Nissan Ariya, I was talking about the back. Wait till you see the back of this one. It's huge. Let's go. The Santa Fe comes standard with a walk-up tailgate assist. So what that is when you're walking up with groceries in your hand, it'll automatically open up the tailgate for you. You just back up with the key in your pocket, of course. Walk in, and there you go. Look at that beautiful tailgate. Look how large this is. They did not want to take up any space in the back here. It's fully opened. I brought a tape measure, of course, just to measure how wide it truly is. So let's see, from side to side here, we're looking at just about 4 feet. That's insane. That means you could fit a full sheet of plywood in here. Look at that, 4 feet wide. Wow. Does get a little bit tighter. It's wider when you go down more, but you also have these two cup holder areas to worry about. What this is the wheel wells are underneath it. So right now I do have the second row up. You can still see how much storage space we get. I'm gonna measure that right now to see how much space we truly get with second row seats open. We get about 43 inches of storage space in here. 43 by, with the full bottom, we're looking at 43 inches, 42 inches. Up top, we're looking about 4 feet from side to side. Amazing storage in the back here. What's nice about this car too is you can actually fold these seats down without having to stress about trying to crawl in there or coming around. All you have to do is hit these buttons right here on the side. You have the left side and you have the right side. Fold down the left first, and we'll fold down the right. That's simple, just 2 clicks of a button. Now with these seats folded down, let's take a look at how much room we actually get inside the Santa Fe with all the seats folded down. You're looking at roughly about 6 feet 5 inches, almost 6.5 feet of length going in there. And then again, about the width is gonna be a little bit wider here in the secondary row. What we're looking at here for width space is just about 4 feet 3 inches, just about. Still plenty of space width-wise. I really think it'd be tough to fit a full-size sheet of plywood because it's 8 feet long, but you could definitely have it overhanging in the back of the trunk area. It's crazy how much room you have in the Hyundai Santa Fe, so let's go check out all the features. Let's go. What I'm gonna do here is open up all the seating in the rear. So let's get the second row seats up. Boom. Boom. Kind of reclined them a little bit too much there. There we go. These rear rows are reclinable, so you can adjust it to whatever comfort you feel when you're sitting in them. And then here is the third row seating. Just pull that lever up, flip up the headrest, pull this lever up, flip up the headrest. Boom. There's all the seating for you right in there now. Again, you have the third row here, second row there, and the first row all the way in the front. Are the rear ones reclinable? They are, to an extent. So like you can kind of recline it here if you're trying to get just a little bit more storage. This is fully reclined back. Adjust it a little bit. Again, just a little bit more storage. If you have the third row up, all the seats up, you're fitting 7 people inside this thing. Let's see how much storage you could truly get in the back now. About 12 inches, about 1 foot and 3 inches pretty much in the back here. So that's 15 inches of storage space. Again, going side to side, you're gonna be looking at a depth of, say inside, you're looking at 4 feet 5 inches on the inside. It's pretty nice. Again, still a decent amount of space, but again, you're having 3 rows of seating right now. Look at this. Look at all the space you get inside the Hyundai Santa Fe. And if you really want to lay down, you press these 2 buttons, fold down, relax. Don't need to worry about it. I'm 6 feet 2 inches tall, and I have so much room all the way inside here. It's insane. Let's check out all the features of Hyundai Santa Fe. Let's go. I want to show you guys a really cool feature. Look at this. So you see how big this tailgate's open right now? Say if you're in the garage and you're afraid it's going to hit the roof, adjust it to the height before it hits. Hold this down for a few seconds till it beeps. Now, watch what happens. I'm going to close it. When I open it, it's going to only open it to that height. Yeah, that's right. It's adjustable. Ready, watch. Not going to touch it. Boom. To that height. I bet you guys didn't know that about that. Crazy. And this isn't just on the Hyundais. Try it out on your car if you have an electric tailgate. We're going to save the front for last, so we're going to hop in the back here real quick, start all the way in the 3rd row, go to the 2nd row, and then work our way to the front to see what the interior looks like in it. So let's jump right in. Once you open the rear door here, we did go with the white color option. I think it's Arctic white or something. Really stunning, really beautiful. This is actually what the rear seats look like fully up right now. We're going to slide this seat forward. There's 2 different spots where you can do that to access the rear. There's a button here, and then there's actually another button down here right where the recline option is. So you can either press this button or you can press the button up here, which I'd say is a little bit more comfortable to reach. So then once you press this button right here on the top, it'll slide forward, then you'll be able to access to go into the rear. Let me just jump in here. Ooh. All right. Again, I'm 6'2", so I'm probably the biggest guy that should be jumping in the back of the 3rd row, but honestly, it's not that bad. Come on a little bit closer so I can show you guys what we have back here. So again, like I said, I'm just about 6'2". I have so much headroom in here. I probably have about 5 inches or so above me. And then where my knees are, I do have about an inch or 2. I mean, it's not super comfortable back here, but because the seats are reclined a little bit, it's pretty comfy. What's nice back here too is you have rear AC controls. So on this side, this is the passenger side, you could actually adjust the AC controls right here, open and close them, and make it either higher or lower in the back, or even on and off. Pretty cool feature back here for the 3rd row, if I do say so myself. There's even actually a little reading light back here. Nice. Since you saw the 3rd row now, let's jump forward into the 2nd row and show you how much room they have up there. Let's go. It is a little bit tight getting in and out, but smaller kids and smaller adults won't have that much of an issue. So jumping into the 2nd row now, I have this adjusted to pretty much for the rear passengers to be comfortable in the 3rd row and for the driver to be fairly comfortable in the front. I still have plenty of room, plenty of comfortability back here. The side cushions are pretty nice. What's a really nice aspect of this car than other cars I've seen with the 2nd row is instead of having the vents in the middle, like every basic car does, this has the vents in the pillars. Yeah, that's right, vents in the pillars. You can adjust it up, down, open or close, and it's insane. Each side will have the vents on the pillars, so you're actually getting the true AC hitting you. Unlike when it's in the center here and it's barely even touching either one of you, or if someone's sitting in the middle and they're blocking it, you'll actually have the AC directed right at you. It's a really nice feature that Hyundai did here. Just so you could see, my wife was sitting here in the passenger seat. She has it pretty far back, and I still have just enough room here to be comfortable at 6'1", 6'2". Let me move this up just a little bit to more of a seating if someone cared about the back passengers. Yo, that looks a lot better if someone actually cared about the back passengers. There's plenty of room now. I'm still really comfortable back here. You can recline these seats like I was saying earlier. You just pull up on this lever. You can recline so far back or bring it forward if you're trying to be nice to the people in the back there. Again, this has 3 rows of seats and I'm still comfortable in here. That person can be comfortable over there. This seat could be down fully. It's honestly crazy about all the configurations you could truly do with this car. Let's keep on looking. I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet, but there are so many cup holders back here. We got the cup holders here in the middle armrest. Actually, you've got 3 cup holders here in the middle armrest. I'm not really sure what the middle one could fit. Maybe a Red Bull or something. But you have 2 cup holders right here. You've got 2 cup holders in the door on the one side, on the driver's side. Then you got 2 more cup holders here over here on the passenger side. You even have another cup holder down here below. So that's 3 on each door, which is 6. Then you have 2 here, so 7, 8. Another cool feature about the back seats here is they really thought of everything for the back passenger to kind of not distract the driver as much. So if you ever want to access something here in the center console, you press this button, you fold it open, and you can access anything here in the center console. And don't worry, it opens up on the other side too for the driver. And then here in the back, there's actually a hidden compartment down here where you just pull it with the little tab, and then you can access even further deep down in the center console. It's insane all the features they have back here. You also have this little divider here that's nice and hidden. You have charger ports here on the driver's side, and don't forget you have some over here on the passenger side as well. Also, did I mention that the rear window is fully rolled down and there isn't a safety lock? Oh, beautiful. I realized in my new car, there's actually that little half open thing in the back. That right there, that sells a car for me. Now that we're done in the rear here, I can't wait to show you up front what it looks like for the passenger and driver. It's honestly one of the most luxurious price ranges I've ever seen on a large SUV. Let's go check it out. Now let's jump in the front. It looks like a friggin' spaceship up here with this beautiful white interior with the black stitching and the subtle designs. It's actually insane how luxurious it looks in here for this price range. Again, this is price MSRP right around $40,000 for 3 rows of seats, hybrid, gets about 40 miles to the gallon if you're lucky some days, on average about 35. Insane though for what you get out of this for the dollar. Let me show you guys a closer look at what we're actually looking at here in the front. Check it out. This is absolutely stunning. All right, so we have a white leather wrapped steering wheel. We even have 2 dual screens that are 12.5 inches wide. Insane how beautiful it is. Check out the passenger side. Literally, when my wife is sitting here, it feels like she's in her own little cubicle over there. Since we're over here on this side at the moment, let me just show you what the passenger side has so then we can jump over to the driver's side. We have storage right here that's pretty hidden. We have a glove box down here that is huge and deep. Another little storage spot right here as well. Looking at the center console, again, like I said, you can flip it this way. You can flip it this way. Just can't go forward or back. But look at the storage inside there. And if you ever need to access what the rear passengers can access, that's how far it goes. Insane how deep this thing goes in there. We have 2 giant large cup holders. You can fit a hydro flask in here super easily. Right here in the middle console as well, you do have a wireless charger and just a storage spot on this side. Right here you do have 2 charging ports as well. Right here is all touch climate controls. Right below it is actually some functions for driving. You have your sensors right here to turn on your parking sensors. You have this button that will actually show you your camera. So this will pull up the camera for you anytime you'd like. This button right here is for brake assist when you're going downhill. This is a four-wheel drive lock-in mechanism here, just in case you get into any mud or snow. Right here is the drive mode. There's 4 different ones. You have Eco, Sport, My Drive, which is fully customizable to how you drive in the settings, and Snow. We usually always have it on Eco. Then right next to that is an auto hold function. I love this function in my new car, except there isn't a button to turn it on or off. What's nice about it is when you hold your foot on the brake when you come to a full stop, and this is on, you can let your foot off the brake and it won't move anywhere. So going from these controls up, again, this is all the touchscreen controls here. You have the driver's side air conditioner, you have the right side air conditioner, you have the front rear air conditioner. I mean, you can adjust everything. It's pretty amazing just on this little touchscreen right here. Up top here, you do have your volume knob, home button, map, search, media, and then your hazards. On the other side here, you have your seek for the tracks, your customize button, which you could customize this to a few things here in the settings. And then you have your setup button. And then this is also a tune button as well to tune the radio. I'm going to show you just kind of a few things these buttons do. Again, this will bring us to home. This will bring us to search, so you could search everything. You could search everything you want on the car. This will bring us to the media file, which media is playing right now. This is the seek, so this is what will change it. As you can see, it's switching through channels. This is our customized button. It's the media off. We did that so media off is what we set it as. The reason being is if the passenger wants to talk about something or the music's too loud, you could just quickly press this button and it will turn off all the media and pause it as well. And then the setup button. The setup button will just bring you right to the setup screen. Pretty self-explanatory there. I'm going to make a whole separate video going in more depth about the settings you can do on this thing. If you want to check that out, just put a comment down below if you want a more in-depth video. So for moving from the center console area to the driver's side now, let me show you kind of the features you have over here. Again, looking at this, you're going to be a little overwhelmed. There's a lot of buttons, a lot of scrolling items. There's so many. Look at these 1, 2, 3 little dongles coming off the back here. Let's first talk about the buttons on the steering wheel itself. Down on the left side here, you have your switches to do your cruise control. This is going to scroll through the menu on the center. This is actually, when you press this button, it's going to switch through the modes of the center screen. Then over here still, we have the active cruise control that you could select. You have your center lane assist, which you could turn on and off. This is when it's on, and this is when it's off. This button right here is to set the cruise control. Smart cruise control settings are not met, obviously, because I'm not driving right now. On this side of the steering wheel, there's 2 customized buttons. This is your voice control. This is to hang up or talk on the phone. This is the scroll for the music to go up or down or mute it. And then over here is the skip right or left. This, what we have it on, I believe, is home. This is our home button we made it to. So it just brings us back to our home screen. And this mode button actually plays relaxing meditation music. Let me play some Spotify music really quick. Playing Spotify music right now. Then we press this button to relax. It's going to switch right to relaxing autumn sentiments. It's interesting it has this feature. My wife's like, ooh, that's kind of nice. Before a ride or after a ride, or if you get mad in road rage, you press this little mode button just to calm yourself down a little bit. Look at all the different sounds we got. We have warm winter, a lively forest, on a sail ship. I think my favorite one is the spring. Namaste. Namaste. And yeah, so that is that. On the right hand side is your tachometer. On the left hand side is your speed. On the left side is your gas gauges. You'll see over here is your EV ready. So when this is on, it means it's running off the battery. On this side again is the battery indicated for the EV. Right there it's off. Right there EV is gone. That means it's running off the gas engine. It's good timing there. Down here we have the temperature on the outside, how many miles we've driven in this thing, or that's on here, and how many miles you can go on the tank of gas that you have. Go about 600 miles almost on a full tank. Pretty insane. Now let's talk about all the things hiding in the back of the steering wheel here. The first thing being your shifter. Yes, that's right. This is the shifter here. It doesn't go up or down as you think it might. It turns. So right now it's in park, which if you want to switch it to drive, you put your foot on the brake, turn it to D to drive, turn it left to reverse, and then neutral I'm not really sure about. Oh, you just do a quick twist to neutral. And then to put it in park, there's a P button right here on the side. You press it and it goes to park. Kind of crazy. I'm not sure why they made it like this. Their reasoning when we asked the salesperson was now everything's electronic. You don't have to worry about any gears or wires or stuff like that. Coming on this side as well, everything to do with your wipers. Your wiper speed, your rear wiper in the back. If you want to press down to get some fluid. The amount of speed that you get from it. I'd also like to say just really quick here, Look how large this windshield is. Like, insane how big this windshield is. I feel like I'm looking at like a zoo exhibit every time I drive it. It's insane. Now looking on the left side here, it's your typical light switching. You have your auto lights, your off lights, your high beams, your blinker right, blinker left. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty much where every car's blinkers are. Right here on the left side of the steering wheel, we are looking at just a few switches here. This will turn on the e-brake. Pull it forward. This will actually adjust the brightness of the display right here. So this will actually adjust the brightness if you want to turn down at night because it's too bright. Or if it's too bright outside, you could turn it up to see it better. Right here will be your trunk button. You just hold it down and the trunk in the back will open up. Perfect. You hold it down to close it as well. I really do like this function actually of having control of opening and closing the trunk. Give it a second. Maybe it's just a tap. Oh man, you can't close the trunk? Oh. I do not like that. Wait a second. Maybe if you tap it twice. Hold it. Let go. Oh my gosh. So this only opens the trunk. Well, there's one thing I dislike about this car. This button will only open the trunk, not close it. Now that I just pulled this out, yes, this is the key. Look at this thing. It looks like an alien spaceship. All right, where's the trunk? Oh, that's also in a weird spot. It's right here on the side. Does that only open it too? Is there not? Why can't you close? What if I want to close the trunk from the inside? What? You tell me I gotta get out of the car to close the trunk? Okay. So I literally gotta come back here. Say if someone's finished loading groceries and they're like, oh no, I forgot to close the trunk. You have to come all the way back out here and hit this button. Now, I think it's time for a test drive. Let's go. Now let's see what the Hyundai Santa Fe can do. All right. One thing that I'll have to say that I truly love most about this Hyundai Santa Fe is how quiet it is interior-wise with road noise. So again, I have everything off right now. No audio, no music playing. I'll turn down the AC just a little bit, so that's also any noise that's going to attribute to it. But right now, the gas engine is on. And we're just going to go with it right now. We'll just have a little listen to the road noise. I'm going to speed this up here to go about 60 miles an hour. So like a more real world experience of what the road noise would sound like. All right, we're pretty much right here at 50. I just turned on the lane centering mode. So right now my hand's completely off the steering wheel. It's showing us a green line right here in the middle of the dash, telling me that the car is centered in the lanes. I'm going to turn it off again just so I have a little bit more control. Such a smooth ride. 0 to 60 in this thing is honestly, let's not even talk about it. I think it's like 12 seconds or something. Maybe not that terrible, so I'll give you guys a little run in a second. Everything is really easy to reach in this car too, that I love. In my car, the center display is kind of too flat where the driver and passenger can touch it, but with this being more focused on the driver's aspect of it, it makes it really easy to reach and touch everything. Same with all the buttons down here below. Everything is super easy, super nice to just reach and touch and turn. I don't have to strain myself or reach out super far. The front steering wheel here is fully adjustable as well, has a telescoping up and down and forward and back. I don't see anyone behind us right now, so I'm gonna slow this thing down. And in 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Ooh. Took a little bit of a second there to go, and we're at 60. I'll have to tell you what that is in editing. I'll pop it up on the screen. But that was a little rough to listen to, say the least. Yeah, 0 to 60 in the Nissan Ariya being fully electric, big difference. But hey, it gets you going when you need to go. Again, look how large this windshield is. I honestly feel like I'm looking at like an 80-inch TV screen and I'm sitting super close to it like a kid does. And I have to, it's just so big. I love it. It makes everything so detailed. It's like everything's popping out at me. I just don't know how to explain it. You gotta sit in the driver's seat, test drive one of these things, and you'll understand what I mean. Definitely if you live near the countryside. It just looks like a wallpaper. Like a Windows screensaver. The steering you can adjust too. So on sport mode it could be a little bit stiffer. Same with the brake response as well, it can be a lot more reactive. Also, of course, with the pedal response too. Again, I'm only driving in Eco right now. I guess I could switch it to Sport really quick just to see what we're driving with. Ooh, without even moving my foot from on the gas pedal, it just like adjusted the speed a little bit to the same position I had. And then again, steering is a little bit stiffer. Little bit of body roll in the turns. Again, this thing's massive, so I wouldn't expect there wouldn't be any. It's very nice though. There's a lot of bumps in the road right here, but you really can't feel it. And you definitely can't hear it, that's for sure. Let's see what the 0 to 60 is in sport mode now. Alright, there we go. That makes a little bit more sense. Should have had it in sport when I was testing that earlier. I'll throw those numbers up. That'd be just a few seconds. Maybe 7. Going just about 45. Let me go up to 50. Oh, look at the little wind twister. Look at the wind twister. Ah! Oh, it hit us. Ooh. Oh, I love those little sand twister things. Oh, that's cool. Definitely glad it's not a real twister, that's for sure. I don't think my wife would be too glad about it either. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the AC all the way up. Kind of hear what that sounds like on full blast. I know AC can be pretty loud in some cars. It's like this guy's letting me go. Wow, that is loud. I'm really not sure what else I really need to talk about this thing, other than it's insane how affordable this is for how large it is and how amazing it is on gas. Again, this thing roughly gets about 35 to about 40 miles per gallon. Just depends on how nice you drive it, you know? Keep it in eco all the time, don't floor it, cruise around. Definitely really, really good for a gas saver. And how large it is. 3-row seats. Insane. Don't forget in the back, you fold it all down. You get almost 7 feet with both rows closed. It's honestly insane for the price. Just about $40K. After some discounts and rebates, we got ours right around $36,000, I believe. Not that bad for what it is. Extremely nice interior. It's got heated seats. It's got 3 rows of climate controls. I would honestly be happy to be chauffeured around in this thing if the front seats weren't this comfortable. The front seats literally feel like you're sitting on a cloud. The headrest on the back here that I'm leaning my head against right now literally feels like a Tempur-Pedic pillow. The front is super comfy. The padding around the steering wheel is nice. The pad right here where my elbow sits. I have so many options to choose from of where I want to have my armrest on the door panel. There's so much configurations of the seat to bring it up high, bring it down low, lumbar support. The list goes on and on about this thing. If you're really interested in an affordable, gas mileage, large SUV, check this out. Right now it's the 2025, 2026 are coming out already. So this is going to have huge discounts. Get them before they're gone. It's probably going to be the last thing I'm going to say to you guys. We'll talk outside a little bit about the car, but that is it. Thank you so much for watching. There'll be a lot more stuff coming in the future. We're going to turn this thing into kind of like a off-road sleeper SUV kind of thing, where we're gonna go take it on some trips once in a while. Again, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. It's truly amazing what this thing can do, and for the budget that it's in compared to the Kia Sorento that's I think about 5 to 10 grand more in the price range. I would go with this 100 times over. Again, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out. See ya. It's got 3 rows of what am I saying?